Today, we will be talking about the most chaotic friend group and how they met each other. The story dates all the way back to July 21st in the year 2021, which summoned a very important person. It all started in a Roblox game called Southwest Florida, where a guy named Nerf met a very important person. His name was Racer. Though little did Nerf know, adding this guy was probably the best decision of his life. They became friends ever since that moment, always playing that game together and talking to each other. It was honestly a very wholesome friendship, though sadly a year later, they kinda stopped talking to each other for a while. Though there was a guy Nerf met while Racer was gone, which Nerf even has admitted that he wish he never added this guy. It started on February 26th in 2023, when Nerf was building a chessboard and build a boat for treasure. Though while that was happening, someone named Sabbot, also known as Everett, wanted to join his team. Obviously, Nerf made the dumb decision to accept him onto the team, since the whole point of him building that chessboard was to play it with somebody. And they actually played chess with each other, despite Everett not knowing how to play chess at all. They became friends after that, and Nerf taught Everett how to play chess. Though they kinda forgot about each other a few months after that, until later on. But a few months after that, Racer made a huge return in Christmas of 2023. This basically revived their friendship, and they started playing Roblox together again. One of the games they played together was Emergency Response Liberty County, which was where Nerf met Racer's biggest enemy. Her name was Evie, who roasted Racer a lot. Nerf adding Evie was a very good thing too, because she introduced Nerf to Godzilla. Godzilla was invited to play a dusty trip with Nerf in around April, and that's how he was introduced. Also around that time, Everett introduced a guy named Congruent to Nerf. Everett introduced Nerf to him in a 3-player obby game. Congruent being introduced was very big, because later on, he introduced a guy named Void, who goes by Zenex now. Void was a big fan of Congruent's content, which was how they met each other. Then Void met Nerf, Everett, and the others, and that's how Void was introduced. Don't really know how that happened though. Next we move on to how Nerf met Pumpkin and Offlegends. Pumpkin was a fan of Nerf's channel, and first commented on a rap battle video glazing Nerf. He wanted to join the GC Nerf was in, with Racer, Godzilla, Congruent, and Everett, so Nerf let him in. Big mistake by Nerf if you ask me. Then we have Offlegends, also known as Shan, who was a fan of Nerf's channel, and I think I added him because he wanted to add me in the comments. Don't know where though, I'm lazy to look, and I don't get paid to do this. I wanted to add Offlegends to this video because Congruent keeps glazing him. Then finally, we have Bucket Man, also known as Smith, who met Congruent since he wanted a collab. Congruent sadly accepted the collab, and they became friends. Heavy was then introduced to everyone else, and that's how the story goes. From the screen.